Hey guys, I'm back with another holiday tutorial. I don't know if this is going to be look number 1, 2, or 3, but here I am with another tutorial. This can be worn for Christmas or New Year's or both or anything in between. I tried to keep this makeup look relatively inexpensive, maybe with like the exception of 2 or 3 products, but other than that, this is a drugstore affordable friendly look. And with that being said, let's jump right into the tutorial. I'm going to start off with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, just applying that all over as a primer. I'm going to start off with the eyes first today because we're going to be playing with blacks and browns. For this look mostly I'm going to be using the Morphe Going Platinum palette. This has like really nice cool tones in here and some silvers, and also I might be using one other eyeshadow because I don't have a true gold in here or anywhere in my collection. Before I go in with eyeshadow, I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm taking my Dior concealer, and this is the Beauty A506 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and set this with powder. I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder for this. Any loose setting powder or even a blotting powder will actually work. I'm going to start off with Crowd Control. I'm just laying this pigment down on the outer portion of my eye, just creating a soft V. I don't want to bring it too outwards, and I'm isolating it just into the socket of my eyelids. Now in that same brush, I'm going to pick up this black shade down here, and I'm going to place this right where that brown is, but keeping it lower and very tight onto the lids. Next, I'm just picking up a black waterproof eyeliner, and I'm going to sort of darken the lash line, but I'm leaving it just on the outer portion of my eye. I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm also going to take a pencil brush and also smudge that out. While I'm here, I'm also going to tightline, and I'm also going to take this to the lower lash line. Okay, so next I'm going to take this beautiful metallic silver in the center. This is the shade Going Platinum, and I'm going to apply this with a brush first and see how this applies. Oh yeah, this actually really does pick up quite a bit of that pigment. This is a flat brush from Rougher. It's a 02 mini brush, and I'm just following the shape of the wing and sort of like bleeding into it a little bit. And now I'm going to go in with this ColourPop eyeshadow. This is in the shade Moonwalk. It's a Super Shock eyeshadow. It has a little bit of that green gold reflex. I really hope the brush picks this up, but here we go. Let's try the same thing. If not, we'll go in with our fingers. Yeah, I don't think it's doing much with the brush. I'm going to go in with my fingers. There we go. I think that's a little bit more pigment. And this gold is a little subtle. It's not a true yellow gold because it has a little bit of that green shift. But I absolutely love this mixed metals look already. I'm going to pick up Toparazzi. Love the names on these. On a fluffy brush. This is a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to soften out the edges here. Not that I really need to because the blend is pretty clean, however, but just to tie in the look together, I'm going to add a little something to the brow bone, otherwise it just sort of feels completely naked. I'm going to move on to the face before we continue with the eyes. I've already gone ahead, done my skin prep, and for foundation, I'm actually going to be using the Tier Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation, and I'm in the shade 33N, which I also feel might be a little too warm for me, but now this foundation I have featured here on my channel. I've done a full day review talking about this foundation, and if you haven't checked that out, please do. This is such a good foundation for long wear. The nice thing about this foundation is that it just lasts all day long and it doesn't fade. Because I was looking a little orange, I actually went over it with shade 29 and Natural Beige, and that kind of toned down the orange on this foundation a little bit. For concealer, I'm going to use my JCat Beauty concealer. This is the Staysurance Water Sealed Zero Smudge Concealer, and this really does not move. I need to pick up a little bit of a lighter shade, or more maybe like a salmony shade, to do some color correcting, but to be honest with you, once this is on, it does not move, and it's pretty, I would say medium to full coverage. Okay, blending it out with the Beauty A506 again. This is my all-time favorite concealer for brides or just any heavy-duty makeup that I need for it to last all day. It really is smudge-proof and waterproof. I'm going to immediately set this with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I will be using my powder puff for this, as always. And then to really seal the rest of your face in, I'm going to go in with whatever's left on this powder puff and apply that to the rest of my face. Next, I'm going to bronzer a little bit, so I'm going to mix this lighter shade and a bit of this darker shade over here. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer Contour Palette, and I'm just going to very lightly dust this just under the hollows of my cheeks over here but still keeping it elevated because I need like that lifted look. And with whatever is left on my brush, that's when I take it onto the temples. I'm going to start off with this gold eye pencil first, and I'm going to apply this to the center here. I thought I had a silver one, but I actually don't. And I'm just going to pick up the silver shade from the palette, and I'm going to apply that just to the inner corners here. And I'm also going to tightline with the black. I also applied some mascara. This is the YESSTYLE Lash Clash mascara, and it's not the waterproof version because I do still want to go in with falsies, but I wanted you guys to see what this looks like just with mascara because I know a lot of you don't wear falsies. For the blush, I'm going to be applying something extremely light. This is the Annabelle Perfect Blush in the shade Pronto. You can see that it's very close to my skin tone. It's almost very like muted and subdued. And because we have enough shimmer going on the eyelids, I don't want to add any highlighters either. I just want to keep the face fairly matte. Now I wanted to keep it pretty much drugstore and affordable for this entire makeup look, but unfortunately for the lips, I'm gonna have to go in with a high-end combo, and they're both from Anastasia, and they're both in the shade Deep Taupe. If you are a medium olive skin tone like I am, this is a very flattering, cool tone lip for us because you can see it hasn't erased my lip completely, but it's given me like that nude effect. Anastasia, you need to come up with a deep taupe version of a lipstick. Maybe you already do and I don't know about it. All right, this is probably my favorite look from all of the 3 looks that I've done so far. I feel that this is a really nice happy medium for those of us who are indecisive, whether to wear silver or gold. Now you can rock both. And with that being said, happy holidays to you guys. Enjoy with your family and friends, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.